What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 47, Full Jailhouse. I'm your host, Joey Bowser, and with me is Skylar Ecken.
What's going on?
Zach Clark.
How's it going?
How are we doing today, boys?
I'm doing well. How are you, Joe? I feel like we haven't been here in a while.
It's been like months.
It feels like it has been.
Zach's upright.
I'm still not recovered from that night. So I'm not.
We're just glad you're alive.
Me too. I can thank Erica.
You really can.
I know. Erica and Skylar for finally calling me.
So every morning, generally, I wake up, walk the dogs.
I wake up every morning too.
Yeah.
It's hit or miss for me. It depends on when my first meeting is.
Fair. And I usually walk the dogs and then pack our lunch for work. But I slept in this morning. So we went to Wendy's for our lunch. And this lady in front of us.
I went to Wendy's today. Did you get a 4 for $4?
I did not.
I always get the 4 for
I get the wraps.
I get the upgraded one where it's like $5.
The 5 with the
Yeah.
giant junior bacon cheeseburger.
But I'm a baller like that.
I'm a high roller.
Yeah, I'm a high roller when I go to Wendy's. I'm like, Adrian, you can order anything you want off the dollar menu or whatever they have.
You can get the 4 for $4, but I'll get the 5.
Yeah.
I get the big one.
Anyway,
So there's this lady in front of us to drive through. She's being kind of weird to begin with. We get to the
what do you mean by weird?
like
Yeah.
Like
okay.
touching the drive-through
No.
lady?
I'm just imagining her like
petting.
hello.
And the pickles. And the pickles.
Well, first she drives up to the order menu and she asks what the lady in front of her got.
Okay.
And then
Wait, how are you hearing this?
I mean,
The window's down.
the
I can hear
windows down.
I
It
can
was
hear-
Oh, you
gorgeous.
can, like,
It was
hear it?
gorgeous today, so I had all
Okay.
the windows down. But so first she asked what the lady in front of us got, and she's like, "Oh, she got a home style." And then the lady's like, "What's a home style?" And she's like, "You know what? Give me that." I'm like, all right, whatever. So then she drives out the first window, and the guy's like, "It'll be $5.51." She hands the guy a $5 bill. Just looks at him. He's like, 51, and she's like, "Oh, sorry." She gives him the 51 cents. There's no one in front of her. She just keeps going. Just drives right past the food window. Pays her $5.51 for her home style she never heard of, and then just fucking kept going.
Maybe something came up.
I got to the window and the lady's like, "Did you have a home style?" I'm like, "Nope, that lady just drove right on by."
Did she give you the food?
They did not give me the
Damn.
home
Did
style.
she just keep going? Like, did you see her loop back?
I watched to see if she because the way the Wendy's is in Indiana, you can't really like see the loop.
Oh, okay.
She did at least make the left towards like the way that would get you back to the entrance, but she never like came around the other side while we were waiting.
Hi, welcome to Wendy's. How can I help you? Yeah, I ordered something and I don't know where to pick it up. Did you guys ever see that America's or Smile You're on Candid Camera whenever they removed the window for the
No, I
drive-through?
think
Like,
so.
No.
yeah, they had people like they'd come up and order and they'd be like, "Okay, please pull forward to the window," and they'd pull around and there was no window.
There was no window.
And they'd like sit there and you could see like their car, they're just sitting there staring and they'd drive
my
back
God.
around and they'd be like, "Yeah, I just ordered something." And like, "Yeah, go ahead, pull around until the window." They're like, "I don't see a window." They're like, "It's there. It's right on your left." And they'd pull around and there's nothing there.
So it just reminds me of a dumb story. I think you were at my house, Skylar. I'm not sure. But like back where my parents live, it's just one big loop.
Yeah.
And for some reason they were doing construction out on the main like drag from like 422 to Penryn. And so there was all this traffic back where my parents live. And I had some friends over and I can't remember who.
Why would there be traffic back where you're
Because people were they couldn't like figure out the detour. So they just because we were like,
you
what
live
is-
in a loop.
literally there's one way in and one way out. And we were out playing basketball. I think it was you. I'm not sure. But I know there was me and a group of friends. We were out playing basketball and just like dicking around and everything. Well, we saw like 30 cars come by and like you never see 30 cars back where my
You're
parents
lucky
live.
to see a car.
Yeah, seriously. So we're like, what's going on? And then finally cars started pulling in and like
I
asking
do remember
us,
this.
Do you remember
I do
that?
remember this, yeah.
So they like came in and asked us, they're like, how do you get out of here? And for some reason, it just all clicked on us that we were going to fuck with these people. So like, they're like I said, it's a big loop. And we just told them, oh, go straight out there and hang a left. Well, that brings you right back to where we told them to do it. And we did it. So we do it. And then we just go hide and watch these people drive in circles. And we thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. I mean, let's be real. You think you'd figure it out? Like
After the first
there's a
try?
circle, and there's a road where you come to where you can make a left or a right. You'd think after the first time you'd be like, I think I gotta make the right.
I got it. If you make the left, I come to the same spot. I should try right.
Well, and then the best part is because they go up that one-way road. Oh, we had a blast that day. I don't know why they couldn't figure out the detour, but it was a
Put
good
people
day.
on roads that understand. It's like they fucking lose all ability to think.
One of the most interesting days in Timberlake.
Yeah, that's why people needed like Google Maps.
Exactly. That was before that.
Nowadays, no one would ask. They just pull out their phone.
That's true. That was a once in a lifetime opportunity we had.
That's
there.
right. Took advantage of it.
We did.
Living in the moment.
I
No
thought it was
phones.
great.
No phones. Just people living in the moment.
Sometimes
The good old days.
Adrian and I just went to Washington, D.C., walking around, and I have like my phone and my Apple Watch telling me where to go. Still got lost. So I was like talking to her, like, how the fuck did people do this before? Because like they have signs everywhere in D.C. like this way. They don't lead you to the right place at all. They're like the one sign literally said White House to the left. We were walking all around, can't see the fucking White House. So we ask a Secret Service agent. He's like, oh yeah, you go up here to the right. We're like, what the fuck? That sign literally says go to
He
the
went
left.
up and made it right and showed right back up with that Secret Service agent. You fucking asshole.
I see what you did there.
Oh fuck.
Everybody just walked around lost. I'm convinced. No one knew the fuck they were going.
I'm just glad I live in this era.
Technology, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of dumb shit in this era, Skylar, you brought us a topic.
Which one are we doing?
Oh yeah, we never got to your cold opening.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's just go to that first. We'll talk about that real quick.
Okay,
Because
go
I
for
want to
it.
talk about
All
it.
right, yeah, we'll go for
Because it's really worked me up the past week or so. This whole
What?
the whole Antonio Brown / Steelers situation.
Did you see that when he had the blonde mustache for like 2 days?
It was longer than that. He had it for like 2 weeks.
he had it for
Pretty
a
big
long
fan
time.
of that blonde mustache.
Yeah.
I'll miss
yeah.
it.
Blue hair.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
weird.
The
Mr. Big
elusive
Chest.
frosted tip mustache. It was very nice.
Do you think he was on hard drugs?
I honestly think he's just so lost in his own world. He doesn't even understand like reality anymore.
yeah.
Those Instagram live videos of him just like rambling, you can't make out what he's saying.
Mr. Big Chest.
He's completely T.O.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like on steroids almost. I think he's worse than T.O.
T.O. was pretty bad. People, we were younger then.
But
That's
Tio
true.
seemed like he was having fun with it. Antonio Brown kind of seems like he's an idiot.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I'll never forget T.O. without a shirt doing push-ups and sit-ups in
yeah.
his front.
See, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
You're right. We've seen this. All right.
That's my quarterback. Like, so this is nothing new. Also, Drew Rosenhaus client.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess I'm just a little worked up. Not even. I would pissed off Kevin Colbert.
Well, yeah.
He fucked that whole situation up from the get go, in my opinion.
Yeah.
When Khalil Mack was traded last year, what did the Raiders do?
They went, hey, you should take your agent and go talk to every team possible.
You don't even have to do that. If you don't want him to, you say, they're like, we want to dictate where he goes. But in reality, how are you going to dictate where he goes? He's already threatened to sit out. So you can't dictate where he goes because if he's obviously going to catch wind of where he's going and he's going to say, I don't want to go there. Fuck that. I'm retiring.
I mean, it's why he probably actually was at one point dealt to Buffalo.
Yeah. So fucking get a list together and say, okay, you can't go to anywhere in the AFC North, and we don't want you to go to New England, and we don't want you to go XXX. Your agent can talk to anywhere else. Tell them at the beginning of negotiations that they have to be willing to part with a first round draft pick. If that doesn't happen, you're staying here, bud.
Yeah.
Retire. I don't care. Draw a line in the sand. He completely fucked that up.
Mhm.
People were acting like the Steelers were in control of the situation. Clearly they weren't,
Never. They were never in control of the situation.
and completely bumbled that. A third and a fifth for a guy that is quite possibly the second best receiver in NFL history. It's debatable, like you said, between Calvin Johnson, but Calvin quit.
He did.
I mean,
He did.
so he could legitimately be the second best wide receiver, possibly even the best wide receiver statistically when it's all said and done.
Mhm.
He got a third and a fifth round draft pick for him. Insane.
Well, think about it. We got a third round draft pick from the same team for Martavis Bryant.
Yeah.
So the difference between
I don't-
Davis Bryant.
Now the thing is with that, I agree with what you're saying 100%.
Yeah.
But I think the Raiders maybe realized that was a little too much. They
They
probably
might have made a boo boo.
yeah.
Yeah.
So no, I get what you're saying there, but then I'm seeing a lot of people now saying how the Steelers are going to be better now. What do you guys think about that?
I don't. There's no way that you lose that talent and get better. That's just not how the world works.
I don't think so they're saying like from what I've heard too is like the team's going to come together now. It's going to be more of a team and everything. And I think that shit works in high school, and I think it can make its way into college. Where teamwork and that spirit can kind of get you there, like a Remember the Titans kind of thing or whatever. But I think in the NFL you need fucking talent, and I think he's that much better than anybody else.
Plus, I don't think this just makes the locker room drama free. Jesse James just said the other day he was happy to get out of that drama, even after Brown left. Like, that locker room doesn't turn into butterflies now.
Because the person leading the locker room.
That too. That
Mhm.
too. And the thing is, I don't agree with you 100%, Zach. It makes a difference in high school and everything, but I do think it makes a difference at the professional level, but not a difference between being a non-playoff team and being a Super Bowl caliber team.
Yeah.
They're not going to go from 9-6-1 to 16-0 and win the Super Bowl because Antonio Brown's not there. They didn't lose games because Antonio Brown was a fucking clown.
Dante Moncrief in a happy locker room does not equal Antonio
No,
Brown.
not at all.
I was just gonna say that the replacement for Antonio Brown is not even close.
They blew 6 leads in 2017 that they had in the fourth quarter. The difference that year was Chris Boswell covered up all those mistakes because he hit 5 game-winning field goals. Okay? Incredible. This year, they had the same problems. They couldn't fucking hold a lead because the defense couldn't force turnovers.
Couldn't get off. The
They couldn't get off the field. They missed those kicks. So Boswell didn't make those kicks. And look at where they're at now.
You don't get better.
It's not Antonio Brown is not the reason the Steelers weren't winning Super Bowls. Not 100% anyway. Getting rid of him isn't going to make Mike Tomlin not fuck up that whole Oakland game again whenever he kept Ben Roethlisberger on the sidelines.
Yeah.
It's not going to getting rid of Antonio Brown isn't going to mean LJ Fort isn't covering Keenan Allen in the slot anymore. That has nothing to do with Antonio Brown, and people are pissing me off by saying that. And then they signed Steven Nelson and act like they just
That's the
signed
world's
fucking
secondary.
Darrell Revis.
So I was excited about it just because I heard the name and like everyone was excited about it. And then whenever you told me what you told me about Steven Nelson, now I'm just sad.
I mean,
I tried to bring you up.
I don't think he's terrible. Don't get me wrong, but he's not Ed Reed. I mean, people are acting like they just got this fucking ball hawk, Richard Sherman, Rod Woodson type deal. The guy had 4 picks, and it's his only 4 picks in his career.
How many years has he been in the league?
4.
4. Oof. Oh,
I mean, is this his new normal, or was that just a career year?
well, 3 out of the 4 years he didn't have an interception, and then 1 year he had 4. I mean,
Now, in his defense, for 3 of those years, he did play opposite Marcus Peters, and everybody threw on Marcus Peters. So maybe he didn't get the chance.
True. I don't get it where they were in a lose-lose situation, and I don't
Yeah.
want people to think that I'm saying they were better with him. I mean, I think they were better with him, but I don't think they were going to win with him either. But I don't think they're going to win without him either.
No, I mean, they were always stuck in a bad situation, but they could have at least made it not quite as bad. But they let their pride get ahead of themselves.
and then the next couple of days, whenever the Giants got as much as they did for OBJ hurt, and it's different because OBJ's younger.
Yeah.
he is.
Yeah.
yeah, he's just entering his prime.
Yeah. Well, OBJ's what, like 26?
He's 26.
Yeah.
26 and AB's 30.
31.
31. Oh yeah, so that is 5 years. That's a huge difference. You're right, but it's not that big of a difference.
OBJ, though, has struggled with injuries throughout his career.
Yeah.
Antonio Brown does not have that issue. He's very durable.
And
I
they got a first, a third, and a young safety. In Jabril
First, third
Peppers.
for Pro Peppers. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, I don't think no matter what Pittsburgh did, they could have ever gotten a first, but I think they could have gotten better than 3 and 5.
I agree.
Oh, at least now he can go lose in Oakland and he can throw a fit about that.
I don't think he's going to. He never threw a fit about losing in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but how often did he really like lose badly? Like, they were always either a playoff team or they were on the cusp of playoffs. They never were 3 and
Yeah,
whatever.
I know that, but he was always getting his catches.
That's the thing.
As long as they're throwing him the ball, he doesn't care.
But Derek Carr's never hyper targeted anybody. And if
No.
they're terrible, I don't know. I think he'll bitch in a year.
I'm sure he will.
Do you think they're going to be bad though? Do you think they're going to get?
They
They've
didn't
made
do
a lot of
whole
signings.
lot.
Well, they signed.
they still have no defense?
They still have no
They
defense.
have
I mean,
no
they got
edge.
3 first-round picks. If they can succeed on those picks, it'll definitely make a difference. But Derek Carr's not going to just magically turn into an MVP. They'd have no running back. They did cut Jordy Nelson today.
They cut you. No, they do have a running back, don't they? I thought they signed one.
No, they had Lynch and Dougie, but they both walked.
Oh, so they don't have a running
They
back.
literally do not have a starting running back.
Oh shit.
Even Jalen Richard's a restricted free agent who they haven't signed yet. So their depth chart is 0. But they might draft somebody, or maybe Lynch will come back.
What I think's interesting though is, has it ever happened in the NFL before that a team lost probably the best wide receiver in the game and one of the top running backs in the game? Like that, to me, the fact that we've lost 2 amazing talents.
See, statistically, everyone saw that James Conner is just as effective as Le'Veon Bell.
True.
I mean, he's
think-
not as durable. Oh, I shouldn't say that.
I don't know. Le'Veon gets hurt.
Yeah,
too.
you're right.
No, to
Um,
me though, yeah, I guess James Conner did prove a little bit, but I still think Le'Veon's going to be good.
I don't doubt he's going to be bad. I don't think he's going to be nearly as good.
Le'Veon's
As he
biggest
was
thing
in-
is
in Pittsburgh.
his whole. I mean, he played behind good offensive lines every year, and he's not going to get that in New York.
And he had Antonio Brown taking
yeah.
coverage off of
Yeah,
him.
and he had Ben. They had to respect Ben.
If he plays that patient style that he loves to play, and that O line can't block anyone for more than half a second, I'll be curious. I still think he'll be fine. 'Cause
Yeah,
I mean, you're that talented, you're going to succeed at least.
But to
some.
me, I just think it's interesting that like a team lost 2 guys like that. Like I think that's a bigger concern.
it'd be like if the Giants traded Barkley right now.
Bill Barnwell writes for ESPN.
Mhm.
He does a great job. ESPN kind of sucks, but Bill Barnwell's awesome. He wrote an article at the beginning of this year about regression, teams that weren't as likely to succeed. You know, his first team was
Pittsburgh.
no, the Minnesota Vikings.
Really?
Yes, Minnesota Vikings was his first team that he did not think was going to be nearly as good this year because they had some insane statistics last year that probably weren't going to repeat themselves. And his second team was
Steelers.
the Steelers, and he nailed that one too because they had issues on defense that were masked by Ben Roethlisberger playing heroically late in games and Chris Boswell hitting a ridiculous number of kicks.
Oh wow.
I really like Bill Barnwell, and that was a great article, and I really think it does a lot. It shows a lot that's wrong with this team that people don't want to admit.
Mhm.
They've won 3 playoff games since 2010. Do you know
Yeah.
who they beat?
The Bengals.
Matt Moore,
Matt Moore,
AJ McCarron,
AJ McCarron.
and
They lost to Paxton Lynch or
Tim Tebow
Tim Tebow.
and
But
Blake
didn't-
Bortles and a
didn't they lose
noodle-armed
to the
Peyton
Broncos
Manning.
again?
They lost to Peyton Manning
But he was hurt, right?
without
played.
Antonio.
he
Brown.
played that.
He
In
played.
that game.
Yeah,
that
he had a noodle arm.
That was the year he had the noodle arm, but we had the stellar defense.
Oh, yeah,
But
we
Antonio
lost
Brown didn't play because he was hurt from the hit from.
Vontaze
Vontaze.
Burfict.
I'm trying to think who they lost to.
Wait,
Matt
so,
Moore.
so all they beat was
Matt Moore, AJ
AJ
McCarron, and who the fuck did they beat? Did them?
We have 3 playoff wins. You're saying?
Yes, since 2010, since the last Super Bowl.
Holy shit! I guess because we always, even when we get first round buys, we're just losing the fucking divisional
To
round.
the Jacksonville Jaguars and Blake Bortles.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be? Oh no, we were thinking of wins.
we didn't beat them.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah, I don't know who we beat.
But yeah, so that's all I wanted to say.
Joe Flacco could be your quarterback. Think about that.
Could be worse. Do you want me to get into my real topic now?
Yeah, I mean we have to because it's the name of the show.
Okay.
Do you guys want to do a game first? Do you have games?
I have.
Let's do a brief game.
Let the games begin.
It's kind of like a mixture of keyword and who am I. Really, now I'm just writing out clues. It's just- It's easier than being like, well, I need one specific word. Who wants to go first?
Who's leading the series? Do we have numbers? You've been keeping track.
Skylar's winning by 2. He has 6. You
Um,
have 4. Zach.
Do you tell us what it is first? Is it like a person or?
It's closer to a keyword.
So like
What
that's
does
a
that mean?
movie.
So it's a movie.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Gone in 60 Seconds.
No.
have there's a lot of movies out there, so like it's hard.
You know,
to
they
think
actually
about.
haven't made that many when you really think about
No?
it. No,
Did you go Gone in 60 Seconds? The Town.
no. Who wants to go first, though?
I just went first, and not Zach.
All right, your first key phrase. 2000s movie.
Oof, The Town is a good one.
Skylar's does not fit.
2000s movie.
Well, The Town was 2010.
The Dark Knight.
No.
Shooter.
Oh, one of my favorite movies.
No. Your second hint.
No, Zach said it was one of his favorite movies, and there's not a no to that.
No. It can't be. I'm saying no. Your second hint. Carmen Electra.
Daredevil.
No.
The Day After Tomorrow.
No. Your third hint. First of many.
The Fast and the Furious.
No, but there were a lot of those.
Yeah.
Sin City.
Now. Your next hint. Ghostface.
Oh, Skylar, that confused look you gave me. I meant Tomorrow Never Dies, the Bond movie, not the
Tomorrow Never Dies.
day, not the day,
No.
not the Day After Tomorrow.
I was
That's
really
why you were
I'm
confused,
like-
and I was like, why was he so confused by that?
I was like, was she in that? And Joe didn't say anything, like laugh. And I'm like, maybe I'm really forgetting something.
Tomorrow Never Dies was the movie I was thinking of. Oh, you guessed that. What was the Ghostface?
Ghostface.
Triple X.
No. Your next one. Wayans Brothers.
White Chicks.
No.
There's many, lots of.
Tyler Perry's Medea House of Pain.
Is
I don't
are
think
the
that's
Wayans
Wayans
brothers the White Chicks people?
The Wayans Brothers
Are
are,
they
the white chicks.
All right, sweet. At least I got that right.
Your next hint. What's up?
I think you're up, Skylar.
Pass.
Dude, where's my car?
God damn it. Your last one. Spoof movie.
Scary movie.
There you go, Zach.
I forgot she was the dumb broad.
I've only ever seen Scary Movie 3. I've never
The
seen
only
it.
one.
Yeah.
I've only seen the original Scary Movie like once.
Yeah, I think I've only seen it once. The third one's the one always on TV.
It's so funny though.
The first one?
No,
Or
the third one.
The third one's really
The
fun.
second one's pretty dumb.
The second one's awful.
Wait, which is the one? The third one's the one with Charlie Sheen, right?
Yeah.
The third one's with
that's
Charlie
the one.
Sheen.
We watched that so many times growing up. I never
The
saw
second
other
one's really bad. The first one is fine, but its most notable thing is the what's up?
one.
If you'd have said it like that, I probably would.
Yep, that's what I figured. That's why I was like, I don't know if I should do that.
Joey. Also, Adrian and I were watching a lot of Jeopardy lately, and I'm super, super excited for the next Jeopardy.
Speaking of Jeopardy, you guys hear about Alex Trebek?
R.I.P.
He didn't die, but he's probably gonna die.
Yeah, he's probably
He got stage 4 pancreas
he's on his way
cancer.
out.
He's probably gonna die.
I mean, he's a
had a
millionaire.
good run.
Yeah, he
I
had a
think
good
I think
run.
when he passes away, that we're gonna do like a special.
Yeah. We'll just sit here and masturbate to his picture.
Also, Sue said something, but I can't see
Oh,
it.
come on. Oh, come on.
Please never say it like that again.
This is easy. Carmen was a giveaway. Well,
She doesn't
Sue,
fucking-
when
she
the
doesn't
original
know.
Scary Movie came out, I was like probably 10 and you were like 45. So
It was 2000, so you'd have been like 7, 8.
I was 8.
Yeah.
And what? Sue was probably 30. I would think. I think that's how math works.
Skylar, why is our episode titled "Full Jail House"?
How about this fucking college admission scandal? How about that shit?
40 people, right?
50. Up to 50 now.
50. That's a
Nice.
lot.
They're saying this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Jesus.
I felt bad. I was a little mean to Sue.
Contribute, damn it.
So there's the only one I heard about was the Lori Laughlin.
Well, she's
daughter.
the big one, and then the other lady from
Felicity,
Jones.
Desperate Housewives or something. No,
William
the
H.
Real
Macy's
Housewives of.
Who's Felicity?
Is it really William H. Macy's wife?
yes.
Jeez,
She's
I
in
didn't
jail.
know that. Well, they're both out on bonds.
Yeah, they're
but
out on bonds.
she
Wait,
was
so-
part of it too.
So it is illegal, like what they did.
They gave somebody money to put their kids in college.
I thought
Like,
that people,
on the
but I thought in
side.
like
No.
private schools.
No, so the guy they gave the money to had a non what's the term I'm looking for? A charity,
A
a
non-profit.
non-profit charity that he was
Oh.
laundering the money through as a front.
So
and
he was
getting
just
them
laundering
accepted.
money. Okay.
I mean, he was giving them a service, but he was definitely laundering money.
was he associated with the school? Like, did he work
No,
there?
he owned he was the CEO of this
Testing firm.
testing. No,
Wasn't that what it was?
no, it was a firm that would help your kids, like a tutoring school
Oh.
that would, reach out and say, hey, this kid's interested. What do you got to do? Everything. And they'd offer services to teach your kids things,
Mhm.
stuff like that. It's a completely legal thing to do that.
Yeah.
Not legal to take money say it's nonprofit and then give that money as bribes
So
to
what? So,
coaches and proctors. And
so what happened was this guy, this whatever his name was, the guy running the nonprofit, took the $500,000 bribe or whatever.
he would take bribes.
Yeah.
This wasn't a one-time deal.
Okay, but he
Yeah.
would take bribes and then give those bribes to the school.
He would take money. Yes. That he'd say, give me this much
Yeah.
and I will persuade them to get your kid into college.
Okay. So then
He would take that money, but they would donate it to his charity, to
Mhm.
this charity. And then he would take the money from the charity and use it to get these kids into school.
Okay. And so there's people at the school that are fucked up too. Like they're going to be in trouble too, right?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, that's what I'm saying.
USC's senior athletic director. Do you know who their actual athletic director is?
Who?
Lynn Swan.
Oh, how about
Oh,
that?
really?
Yeah, but he doesn't know anything about it because
Okay.
Lynn Swan's just a talking head. I can't believe he got that job. But their senior athletic director got caught up in it. Their crew coach, which is apparently means rowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's what.
Rich people.
Rich
Yeah.
people sport.
Yeah.
That's the
rich
thing.
people's
Like, if
sport.
you look through it, like, it's none of them are like this football coach or this basketball coach or this baseball coach. It's all like tennis, not parasailing.
So like they were there.
sailing.
So they were getting them in because like the cover was almost that they were good at sports or something.
No, it's whatever they wanted them to do. If they wanted to get in for academics, they'd fake SAT scores for them.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is a big ordeal.
Okay.
But like, I find it funny that William H. Macy's wife's in it because doesn't that just strike you as like the most shameless thing ever?
It does.
Like, and then he would just totally distance himself
Yeah,
from it.
like,
Like, I don't know shit.
I don't even have any money.
I don't have a kid.
Yeah,
That's not mine.
No, my fucking. And that's exactly what he would say on Shameless.
Yeah. He's like, that's
Not
not
my
my
kid.
fucking kid.
Liam ain't mine. He's black.
Well, so I've always heard though, like at Yale and Harvard and stuff, people get into those schools because their parents make giant donations to the school. Is that legal? Because I just knew that was like a thing.
I think it's kind of like one of those gray spots where it's like your donation didn't get your kid into the school, but we appreciate your
Yeah,
donation.
I don't know for sure. I don't think it's illegal. I think what made this illegal though was the fact that they went through this nonprofit.
That they were
So
almost
if they would have
laundering
just
it.
gone straight to the school, they would have been fine. Is what you're saying?
I don't know. I can't answer that for sure. I don't.
Okay.
I'm not.
Well, I know I've heard stories of like people that like they've made generous donations to like their like the school that they're an alumni.
Yeah, their
for,
alumni programs
and
and,
then
shit.
like the school will just keep like hitting them up, like
Yeah.
trying to bleed them dry.
Yeah. I don't know. To me,
Mhm.
that doesn't seem as illegal.
No, this definitely seems illegal though and shady.
Yeah.
Now,
Is it? But it can't just be USC. I'm sure it's every major.
No,
it's a
there was a
lot.
bunch of schools.
Lori Laughlin's was USC, so it's the big one
Yeah.
I've seen in the
Yeah.
articles and whatnot.
It's only a matter of time before Penn State comes out, guys. I'm going to admit it here first. That's how I got in.
That's how
That's how I got in. My super rich parents got me.
got paid to get you in.
Bastard. It just sucks. Like, this
Yeah.
is like 100% like, we're in America, American dream, everything.
No.
I'm a big Hallmark fan. Love me my Hallmark Christmas movies.
I don't think she's going to be.
Hallmark
allowed.
has cut their ties with Laura Laughlin. Damn. As we like to call her in the Hallmark fan groups, she was a Christmas queen, and I will miss her.
It's sad because I believe you 100%.
I
Like,
do. I do. I don't know if he's joking or not.
I don't know about which part.
Pretty much all of it.
all of it. Well, I do know you're a big Hallmark movie.
You
fan,
like the
though.
nostalgia. as you would say.
Yeah.
It gets you in this nostalgia, even though you've never lived in one of these Christmas movies.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes they bake cookies. I've done that before. But either way, Hallmark has cut their ties with her. We'll talk about the daughter eventually.
So are these people going to jail though? Like, are they actually going to do jail?
Yeah,
time? Or is
yeah.
it like,
They got
Yeah.
arrested.
That's like racketeering.
yeah.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Another thing, no fucking clue what it is.
Don't do it.
Racketeering.
Just don't do it.
Have you ever seen Badminton?
Do it? No. Am I doing it? What is Bad Men?
Badminton.
Have I ever seen Badminton?
Yeah.
No. Why would I have seen? You said it like I.
Just like the sport.
Oh, I thought you meant a movie.
He was being
Badminton. I was thinking-
racketeering. He was
Racketeering.
being a douche.
I was trying to get to. That's what they
I
call
was
a
literally
professional.
thinking like bad mitten, like the thing you put on your hand.
That
And
makes
I'm
sense.
like, this sounds like the weirdest movie, like some anime shit Joey watches. He's like so surprised that
Nope.
I didn't see it.
I mean, I was like, we played it in gym class.
Oh
Oh,
fuck!
shit.
It just it just goes to show you that you don't have the same opportunities as everybody, no matter what they tell you.
I've always thought that.
I know.
Well, yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes it's blatantly clear.
Like now.
Like
I'm
most
glad that
likely,
people-
there's probably a kid who didn't get into USC because of
Oh yeah, people have
Lori's
filed
daughter.
lawsuits against the schools already.
yeah. Because if this list keeps growing, I mean, you're looking at all those spots that worthy kids are going to lost out on because somebody had fucking money.
Oh yeah,
And that's life changing. The school you go to is completely life changing.
I can't believe like it's taken this long though, honestly, because
That's what I was gonna say.
because like these kids would make some of them didn't even like the girl that got in on the crew team, the two daughters of Lori Laughlin, they didn't even do that in high school. Like they had never done it before, so they made up on their transcripts and or applications and everything. They did this, like, and you're on the team. Like, how doesn't somebody be like, wait a minute, you've never done this before? How are you doing this collegiately in a D1 school?
Oh,
Not
because
like-
you're
it's
rich.
not even
okay.
like a club. It's like a legit sport here.
I just remember when they do it in the Facebook movie. That's my extent of
Yeah,
rowing
that's
knowledge.
that's when I learned what it was.
Fuck yeah.
I had no fucking clue.
I had to Google it today.
Did you?
I
Never
said,
seen The
"What
Social
is-
Network?"
What is a crew?"
Ah, well, that part, yeah. That makes sense.
Have you ever seen Social Network? Okay, it's a good movie.
It's a very good movie.
But no,
I just want Justin Timberlake to sit on my face
Hell yeah.
like you said though.
in a completely non-homosexual way.
Hell no.
No, like you
Say
said, like
sit on
it's,
somebody's face in a non-sexual way.
That was the joke. Go ahead, Zach.
it does suck whenever like these things do get revealed and it is like a slap in the face. Like, man, we really don't have the same opportunities as the elite, like the rich. But at the same time, I'm really glad that like karma's catching up to him a little bit. Like, it's kind of nice that, well, I would have been really pissed if they would have been caught doing this and then like nothing bad came.
Yeah.
Nah,
you
whatever.
know?
Fine. It's fine.
Now, is her daughter getting kicked out of school?
Can't imagine
I
they're
don't know.
going to actively punish the children,
We're gonna get to her.
but
We're
we
gonna
will
get to
get to her. But just on for all the parents involved, I'm not sure if they'll kick the kids out because some of them probably may never even know.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
I'm sure Lori's daughter, who's like, oh, I get to be on the crew now. She probably is like, yeah, something's fishy. But I'm sure a lot of those kids, like, they just legitimately probably thought they got accepted. I don't think you'd punish them.
Phil Mickelson's kids use that place to get in.
Did they
guy's firm,
really?
yeah. Phil. Now he's not listed on the thing,
Yeah.
but Phil claims that they actually use just the tutoring service and everything.
Oh, okay.
That would
So
make
sure.
sense. They're probably stuck trying, but I mean, I'm sure some of them act because they had to at least sometimes tutor. So.
Yeah, they had legitimate things going on there because they wouldn't be able to pull it off
if
Yeah.
they did.
if they didn't. So I mean, but
So I wonder if
that's probably why the
I
list
wonder
keeps
how they're
growing.
going to figure out who was like legitimate and who was, who was doing the legitimate things and who wasn't.
Probably try to find actual
Yeah,
the
the-
scores and
yeah.
anything like that.
yeah,
Look to see if they've never played a sport, and then all of a sudden did it for the college.
Like easy, like
there'll be
they're-
there'll be like some shitty Photoshop jobs on some yearbooks.
there's guys right now leaving through yearbooks, right? High school yearbooks. Like, fuck.
Do you think we could like glue my face on that guy? Damn it!
God damn it.
I'm gonna take a picture of you doing a jumping jack, and we'll put you in the football photo.
Ugh. Well, we're gonna get back to this. So, I wanted to do a bracket because you guys have done all the brackets and I was jealous.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, what the hell am I going to do a bracket on? And I'm like, well, what do I love? Fucking Disney movies. So I brought a
Alright.
bracket of Disney movies.
How many movies are there?
I have 8 per category.
4, so 32.
So 32.
Nice.
Yeah, 32.
Cool.
I broke it
Buckle
into
up, buckaroos. We're gonna be here for a while.
I broke it into 4 categories. We have Pixar, live action, new school animation, and old school animation. So the cut between animation is Aladdin. It's pre-Aladdin and post-Aladdin.
The new one.
Yeah, the new.
That's my favorite.
So
Will
which
Smith is blue, then black. I like it.
blue? That he is blue and then black.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Skylar, where do you want to start? I'll let you pick.
Pixar.
Pixar.
We should have made a Disney drop.
I didn't know like what to do because there's so
what about
many
like that
movies.
castle when the thing goes?
I don't know if you could have gotten that through on a drop.
I could have got.
See, Skylar got it.
I got it.
He got it. I did seed these, by the way.
Or
I
like,
went-
and then we could have got the Pixar.
Yeah. So in your Pixar, I really enjoy that.
Are you?
All right, so in the Pixar, your first seed, Toy Story,
Okay.
Obviously.
one.
versus your 8th seed, Inside Out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
never-
definitely Toy Story.
Yeah, never seen Inside Out.
Inside Out's good, but I mean,
You
obviously-
you can't not pick a movie where the protagonist's name is Woody.
Hey Joey, spoiler alert. Toy Story's probably gonna win a whole lot.
I would imagine so, but you never know.
Woody.
Woody.
Your 4 and your 5 seed, we got Up versus Monsters Inc.
Oh,
Ooh, that
Wow.
is a tough matchup.
that's a fucking 8-9 seed matchup in the
If I've
March
ever
Madness
seen
tournament.
one.
Jeez, oh man.
Oh man.
I think they got screwed on the draw.
Yeah, both of them.
I have to go with Monsters Inc. though.
Be the first upset of the bracket.
I am also going with Monsters Inc. Do like Up. I had never seen Up until this year.
I saw it a few months ago. Very
Yeah,
good movie.
Very good movie.
but
Kinda
Monsters Inc. is
sad.
kind of a classic in my opinion.
It's a classic, and there's not as much sadness in it.
There's
Yeah.
definitely not as much that.
Yeah. I love the talking dog though.
Yeah, Doug. Squirrel. Up is really good. I put it as the 4 seed above Monsters Inc., but I respect Monsters Inc. just because I don't know. Mike and Solly are special.
Mike Wazowski.
All right, your 2 seed, The Incredibles, versus the 7 seed, Ratatouille.
Incredibles.
Ratatouille.
Boom. What?
Yeah. I love Ratatouille. Love that
Adrian
movie.
and I got into a fight last night because Ratatouille was on. I was like, oh, I'm not a huge fan. And she was like, wow, we made it 9 months and that was it. That was the deal breaker.
I like The Incredibles, but I don't know. Dash kind of annoys me.
I love Ratatouille, but The Incredibles is actually my favorite Pixar movie, so I'm picking The Incredibles.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's not perfect.
Perfect.
Sequel's really good too.
It is. It is.
Your 3 seed, so this was what above Up and Finding Nemo. Or it's Finding Nemo. And your 6 seed, Wall-E.
I like Wall-E. Good movie.
Mhm.
I
Also
like.
sad.
I also sad, but I also love the idea behind it because
Oh,
I
with
feel
all
like
the fat.
I feel like we're getting there.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm being honest,
All the super.
All you
lazy
gotta do is
fat.
go into Walmart and see somebody zipping around on one of those
Yeah,
scooters.
we're getting there.
Oh
It-
yeah.
I mean, they're not that far off.
I
Plus,
look at
like-
those fat asses in disgust every time.
I never thought Wall-E would make me want to pet cockroach, but that cockroach is so fucking cool.
But I still can't turn my back on Finding Nemo.
Me neither.
Yeah, Finding
Yeah.
Nemo is something special. Now, do you want to finish a bracket or do you want to jump?
Let's go. Let's jump.
You want to
Let's
jump?
fill it out like it's a March Madness bracket.
All right, cool.
Well, you don't fill out your winner first. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I just take Pitt and whatever line they're on, I fill that in.
Pitt and Gonzaga. That's all you need.
If they
All right.
play each other, I don't pick. I leave
Like,
it empty.
All right, we're gonna go to live action next. Your number 1 seed in live action, Remember the Titans, versus 8th seed, Tron.
Yeah, that's no. I'm gonna go with Remember the Titans.
Yeah, I don't
Didn't know that was a Disney movie.
Yeah,
Remember
me
the
neither.
Titans? That's a Disney movie.
Learn something every day.
I didn't
Love
know
it.
Tron was either. So.
I love Tron, and I was like, it's never gonna win any of these matchups. So I was like, I'll just put it 8 just because I love Tron. Your 4th seed, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, versus your 5th seed, Pirates of the Caribbean 1.
OG Pirates of the Caribbean.
Dude,
I didn't really
loved-
care for Honey I Shrunk the
I
Kids.
loved Honey, I Shrunk the Kids growing up. Watched it so many times. Pirates of the Caribbean's great, but for nostalgia's sake, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Let it up to Joey.
I'm gonna go with Pirates 1.
It's interesting because you rank these and you pick the 5 seed.
Well, okay, so I
I'm
kind of
just I just
yeah, I
noticed
get it. I rank them to like the point where I'm like, I'm putting the ones that I like in certain spots, but also like I remember when I did Pirates of the Caribbean as a keyword, and you guys didn't seem very thrilled about Pirates, so I was like, I'll put it as 5.
No, I
'cause that's
like that
probably-
movie.
I love
don't
the
like-
first one.
I don't like that they made
Sequels
17
get bad.
more that are terrible.
They're not very good.
I stopped watching after like 2.
Yeah, that's probably
Not
fair.
to
Ben-
mention, I
Ben
just want Johnny
Vance,
Depp
yeah.
to sit on my face
Plus,
Yeah,
in a
non-sex.
non-homosexual
plus, I hate to
way.
say it, Pirates more nostalgic than Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Really?
Yeah, because
How?
Pirates of the Caribbean was a Disney park ride, and I went to Disney a lot as a kid. So I appreciate what
Honey,
you
I Shrunk the
tried.
Kids came first.
I not before the Pirates of
Yes,
the
it-
Caribbean Disney
Well,
ride.
no, the movie.
Yes. Your 2 seed in live action, Hocus Pocus,
Oh,
versus the 7 seed, Mary Poppins.
Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus, hands down.
Even though that Sarah Jessica Parker's in Hocus Pocus,
She is.
I don't like her.
That's fair. Is it because she
I
has
just
a,
wanted to point that out.
Horse
Hocus
face?
Pocus is high on my board.
that was the 2 seed. That's what I figured.
Yeah.
And then your 3 seed, the Mighty Ducks,
Ooh,
versus the 6 seed, National Treasure.
Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks, but
I'm
National
gonna
Treasure.
steal the Declaration of Independence.
I love those memes where it's like, I don't plan on going out tonight, and then 6 shots later, I'm gonna steal the Declaration. of Independence.
That's 100% me too, by the way.
I wish that I could make coherent sentences after drinking.
I figured National Treasure wouldn't win, but National Treasure was a fun movie.
No, it was.
The first
Did you
one.
guys like?
I
the
hate
second
Nicolas
one?
Cage, but
Yeah,
no, I
it was,
didn't like the second one.
it was fine.
It was fine.
It was
It was
fine.
like
That's
they
how I
were,
describe
they
it.
took the good ideas they had in the first one, and they're like, we're gonna do everything but one notch up.
Yeah,
And it just didn't.
National Treasure literally feels like that friend you have who's always like, yeah, but my story.
Fucking one upper.
Yeah,
They had to though, because it was like the first what they were just going after like a treasure or something.
yeah.
then
And the second one is
time
like,
it was
we're gonna uncover the world. I don't
Yeah.
fucking remember what they're searching for. All right, we'll move to old school. So this is Aladdin and Pre. Your number 1 seed, Aladdin. Your 8 seed, The Jungle Book.
I watched The Jungle Book way more than Aladdin when I was a kid.
Same. Upset alert. Jungle Book.
Wow,
I didn't watch Aladdin.
I wasn't big into Aladdin.
They were
that
like
one hurts me.
they were
That one hurts
singing
me.
like the song. There's that one song that they were singing in the new trailer for Aladdin.
A Whole New World.
Yeah, I thought that was from Mulan. Literally, I heard it and I'm like, "Whoa, that's from Aladdin!" And my
Yeah.
little brother and Adrian just looked at me like, "Yeah," and I was like, "I could have sworn that was in Mulan." And then anyway,
That one hurt me a little. Aladdin's like my favorite Disney movie.
Really?
So that
I don't
hurts.
even know.
I'm
what the-
sorry.
I don't know the
It's-
premise.
hey,
of
it's
it. I know
fine.
there's a genie in the carpet, and that's it.
There's a genie and a carpet. All right, fair enough.
I
Jungle
remember,
Book.
I remember
big
watching
upset.
Jungle Book a fuck ton when I was a kid.
Oh
And they had Aladdin, and that was literally like the choice I had to make when I was a kid because it was like they had those 2 movies. The babysitters, like, you watch Aladdin today or Jungle Book? I'm like, I'm fucking watching Jungle Book.
Give me that goddamn
Yeah.
blue.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
the Jungle Book's great. It was a late edition. Should have forgot about it. All right, your 4 seed.
Aladdin wouldn't have beat much, to be completely honest. For
Oh my god, I'm his little brother. I was referenced.
Your 4 seed, Bambi, versus your 5th seed, Dumbo.
I don't like either of them.
Bambi's sad.
Bambi is sad.
I'm gonna go
Dumbo's
Bambi.
sad as well.
I'm gonna go Bambi because I just want to kill some deer right now.
I'm gonna go Bambi because I really don't even know Dumbo.
I
Like,
didn't like
watch
Dumbo.
Dumbo growing up.
Didn't
Fair.
get into Dumbo.
I like Dumbo. Dumbo's
I
good.
watched Bambi a couple times.
That could have been the live action.
It's
There
not
is-
out yet.
Dumbo is a
Oh,
live
isn't it?
action.
It's not out yet.
It's coming out.
That
soon.
also is going to
That's
happen.
why I
again
said it.
soon.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's coming out.
Your 2 seed, The Little Mermaid, versus your 7th seed, Sleeping Beauty.
Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid. Cause
I'd- Little Mermaid.
I want
I
to
want
fuck her.
I want Ariel to sit on my face in a non-homosexual way.
I don't even know what's Sleeping Beauty. I don't even know what that is.
It's the one that sleeps a lot.
Is that
You
Snow
know who
White?
Maleficent is?
Is that Snow White?
No,
'Cause she's always
that's Snow
sleeping.
White and the 7 Dwarfs.
Okay.
Sleeping Beauty's the one who
As soon, you know, as
eats
soon
the
as I
poison
said it,
ivy.
as soon as I said, "Is that Snow White?" I'm like, "Fuck!" I really wish I wouldn't have said
Yeah.
that on
Maybe they
this.
won't notice.
Sleeping Beauty's the one who eats the poison apple, but her big thing's Maleficent.
That's
bad
Snow
for-
White,
No.
the apple, right?
Pumpkin.
Sleeping Beauty.
Isn't there? isn't there an apple, like a poisonous apple in Snow White?
That's Sleeping Beauty.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What about the prince that comes and kisses her?
Sleeping Beauty. She fights. That prince fights Maleficent, who turns into a dragon.
So Snow White's never like asleep.
No.
No, she just
What's
hangs
the
out
point
with
of
seven.
Snow
slipper.
White then?
She's friends with 7 dwarfs.
I do know that.
She's like the ugly sister, no, the sister that's like neglected.
So now Kevin says Snow White also has an apple. So maybe I am wrong. Maybe
Thank
it's Snow
you,
White
Kevin.
that has the apple.
Zach, I said the same thing about Snow White.
He
might just be
fucking.
Oh, okay.
No, I could have sworn there's a poisonous apple.
See, I thought
in
Sleeping
Snow
Beauty
White.
was the.
And I think
poisonous
she goes to
apple.
sleep, and then he's got to wake her up.
No, that's Sleeping
Somebody
Beauty.
fact check me.
That's Sleeping Beauty. Snow White loses the slipper, and the guy has
No,
to.
That's Cinderella.
Oh fuck!
That is Look, Snow
Yeah.
White eating the fucking
Snow White's the
apple.
one that eats the apple.
I
Yeah.
know.
Sleeping Beauty's just the one that gets put under a curse. That's where the.
I don't even know what I don't
Oh,
even.
fuck! Cinderella's better.
I didn't even do
I just
Cinderella.
love how he keeps going on about a slipper, and I'm like, what the fuck?
That's
man? I was
definitely
like,
Cinderella.
Man, Disney really loves fucking slippers. Holy shit!
They do like putting people to sleep, though.
There is an apple in the Google picture.
Fair. Little Mermaid wins regardless.
Isn't
so
that?
there
And
you
that's
go.
Maleficent, right?
No, that's Maleficent is 100% Sleeping Beauty.
Okay.
I just could. I thought
But
she
you
was
got
the apple part. You're right.
and then she goes to sleep, and then like the dude's got to come kiss her.
Listen.
Just ignore Sue.
Your third seed,
What
Beauty
hell,
and the
guys,
Beast.
if you're not-
I said ignore her.
Okay.
your third seed, Beauty and the Beast versus your 6th seed, Pinocchio.
I'm gonna go with Beauty and the Beast just because they had a live action that had Emma Watson.
This is the old school animation.
I know, but I'm picking that one.
Fair.
Fact check anyone this. Nice words, Kev. What?
Beauty and the Beast versus Pinocchio.
Pinocchio, long nose.
Yes.
Fucks
Beauty
the
and the-
ladies with the nose.
With the nose, yeah.
That's the movie.
Beauty and the Beast.
No.
Oh, I'm
Beast-
sorry. That was that
Beast
movie I
holds
watched last.
captive princess, rapes her in a dungeon.
Yes. Emma Watson.
Emma.
I like
No.
either of them. I want to go Beauty and the Beast.
Fair. Beauty and the Beast wins.
I didn't like the guy with
No.
the shoe. I didn't like that.
What?
Geppetto?
Yeah, that guy.
Geppetto?
He has
Is
a
that-
cool name, but I don't know.
That's from Piccolo.
Yep.
Pinocchio.
Yep.
Wow, let's
Piccolo.
move to new school animation.
Piccolo.
Your number 1 seed in new school, The Lion King,
That one.
versus the 8th seed, Lilo and Stitch.
No.
No.
Lion King.
Lilo and Stitch isn't bad, but Lion King.
Punch buddy.
Lilo and Stitch is really
But
good.
Lion King's
It's
sad.
not The Lion King, but Lilo and Stitch is
I don't
really
like
good.
sad movies, but Lion King's good.
Lion King's really good.
Be a bitch.
Your 4 seed, Wreck-It Ralph, versus the 5th seed, Tangled.
I've never seen Wreck-It Ralph,
Tangled.
so I have to go Tangled.
Fair.
So I-
Wreck-It Ralph's fine, but I like Tangled more.
Wreck-It Ralph is good. I liked it. It's not as good as Tangled, but I liked it. Your
That
t-
horse in Tangled is pretty funny.
yeah.
No, you're thinking of Snow White.
Your 2 seed,
But she's the one with the slipper, right, Skylar?
Cinderella.
Cinderella. No,
Oh,
I didn't put Cinderella on. I'm sorry.
Wow.
is that a Disney
That
movie?
seems-
It is a Disney movie.
That seems like a big misstep. on your
Cinderella.
part.
I just don't think it's very good. Like,
And you think Sleeping Beauty is that none of us know what the fuck happens in
I
it.
forgot about the apple part, but Maleficent's like the most iconic bad guy. She turns into a fucking dragon. Sleeping Beauty is fun. Cinderella's just like rats make her a dress, and then she goes to the ball.
She gets in a pumpkin.
She does get
What,
in a pumpkin.
Cinderella?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we're talking about Snow White. Idiot.
You were like set that Snow White
I
was
was-
the slipper.
I was just going with it.
Don't you have to watch all these with your daughter?
She watches Monsters Inc.
That's
and
a
she
good one.
doesn't really watch it. She doesn't really like it. She
What?
likes Moana.
The fuck is Moana?
It's the one
We will get to it.
Oh,
okay.
Your 2 seed, Frozen, versus the 7th seed, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Frozen.
Nightmare Before Christmas. Adrian made me watch part of it.
Yeah.
So I watched like 90% of it. And then
Frozen.
we had to go somewhere else. Frozen's fine.
Let it
Everyone
go.
gets their
Let
dick
it go.
hard for it.
It's
I
good.
mean, the
Hard as a diamond in an ice storm caused by Princess Anna or Queen Elsa.
There you
Same
go.
one.
Nightmare
there,
on
second
Elm
part.
Street or Nightmare
Turn it into a horror.
Nightmare
bracket.
Before Christmas. When I was watching that, I'm like, I am digging this. Like, I like the whole world that they've created there. It feels alive. Frozen's just dumb.
Fuck off.
I'm still going Frozen.
Thank you.
You're going. You've said Nightmare Before.
Here's the thing:
Halloween's like one of your favorite.
Nightmare
movies.
Before Christmas Before Christmas is one of my favorite movies.
It is. You
But-
literally said that.
We are doing a Disney bracket, and nothing explains Disney better than Frozen, and therefore it deserves the respect of being the number 2 seed and winning. I'm sorry. Also, Frozen's just great. I'm sorry.
Just let it go, dude.
Jesus.
Your 3 seed, Moana,
The
versus
fuck is
your-
Moana?
It's the one with the
It's
rock.
a 3 seed.
Go
I
ahead.
don't even know what it is.
Versus
Zootopia.
I'm seeing
Moana.
either. Go with
the
Moana.
rocks in Moana.
All right.
Moana's
I haven't
better.
seen either.
I like those cool little what are they fucking called? Shit.
Which
Little
one
skull
are
thingies.
From
Moana.
the little dudes.
Yeah.
Dementors.
Dude, Moana's just nuts. Between like the giant talking crab,
Yeah.
fucking the rock singing,
Yeah.
the chicken.
Yeah, I love the chicken.
The chicken's
Should
so
I
good.
see this
Dude,
movie?
Moana's
Not bad actually.
Really?
I was
Great.
like when I watched whenever it came on, I'm like, this is gonna be so dumb. And then I was like laughing at it. Because I'm like, yeah, that's funny.
a lot of people think Moana's like the best Disney animated movie since like The Lion King. Like people like it more than Frozen, Tangled, all that. It's really good.
It's a
watch
toss up for me. It'd be a hard pick. I'll have to pick, I guess.
Yeah,
That-
you will.
that's the
They're
point
gonna,
of
they're gonna be
brackets.
against each other. Back to Pixar. We got Toy Story, the 1 seed,
Toy
versus
Story.
5th seed Monsters Inc.
Toy Story.
Fuck, that's a tough one.
It's tough, but it's gotta be Toy Story.
Monsters Inc. I want Joey to make the deciding vote.
I'm going Toy Story.
Okay.
I love Monsters Inc., but
Woody.
if I could hold the sequels against Toy Story, it might be closer.
Toy Story 3 is good.
Toy Story 3 is good, but Toy Story 2 is bad.
The Claw.
Monsters Inc. sequel isn't that great either. So,
It's not great, but it's not. It's not bad.
but it's not Toy Story 3.
no, it's not.
So Toy Story's got to win. Your 2 seed, The Incredibles, versus 3 seed, Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
The Incredibles.
The Incredibles.
Wow. Don't agree with that. That's okay.
That's fair. Back to live action. Remember the Titans versus Pirates of the Caribbean.
Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans. Moving on.
Hocus Pocus versus the Mighty Ducks.
Holy shit. I didn't expect it to get this hard this quick.
I did pretty good with my seating though.
You did.
1, 5, 3, and 4.
You did
Or
a good
1,
job
2,
with it.
5. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
did pretty good.
It was just a
Bad,
5
bad,
over a
bad,
4.
Yeah.
Which, you know,
That's happened on the first 2, but then 1, 2, and 3 all won.
dude. I don't know.
Mighty Ducks. I don't like
I-
Sarah Jessica Parker.
But you like the main dude from the Mighty Ducks? What the hell's his name? Because he's kind of got a punchable face.
Emilio Estevez.
Yeah, he's got a punch.
Fucking right. Kind of want him to sit on my face.
That's so tough. I have to go Hocus Pocus because my family every year still like we have a Hocus Pocus night around Halloween. So
Tell him to switch it to a Mighty Ducks night.
yeah, we just put it in the summer.
Or
Mighty-
do it in Halloween.
Also, Mighty Ducks. Probably a bold statement here, but I like all the sequels just as much. The third one, not as much, but number 2, D2,
Joey?
really good.
I'm going
Drum roll.
Hocus Pocus. I love Hocus Pocus. They didn't ruin it with any sequels.
They didn't.
They did not.
I'll give them props for that.
They
That
keep
was
saying they're doing another one. Now.
yeah, but I hope they don't.
Me too.
I just want some director out there to say no. No, enough is enough.
I just want something to stay the
Stop it.
same in my life.
The bracket where I did not do great on seeding. We have the 8th seed, The Jungle Book,
Yeah.
versus 4 seed, Bambi.
The Jungle Book.
Jungle Book.
I would
Fucking
agree.
right.
That's fair.
I love it.
And then we
8
got-
seed. We got fucking George Mason coming to the final 4, baby.
We got 2 seed, The Little Mermaid,
Yo,
versus 3 seed, Beauty and the Beast.
give me that Little Mermaid. Ariel. I'd
Little
let
Mermaid. Yeah, she's hot.
slide it in there.
For a redhead. I don't like redheads.
I'd also go The Little Mermaid. All right, new school. We got our 1 seed, The Lion King, versus 5 seed, Tangled.
Tangled just doesn't stand a chance. I'm sorry.
No.
Mufasa.
The Lion King. Moving on.
Like anybody, if there's okay, let's get this straight. The Lion King has the best names ever. Simba, Mufasa, Scar. Just what are you supposed to do?
Hakuna Matata.
Yeah.
It means no
Timon,
worries.
Pumbaa.
Yeah, it's not.
You can just keep going. man.
Yeah.
Any
Oh my
character
God.
that's got a cool
Nala?
name. Ed.
Nala.
Nala.
What's the girl's name?
Nala.
I haven't seen it.
What's
in a
the
long time.
bird's name?
Sue, give me a help. What's the bird's name? and I just can't wait to be king.
Lion King's great.
Great.
While we wait
soundtrack.
for Sue,
Fantastic.
our 2 seed Frozen versus our 3 seed Moana.
Oh wow!
I've
wow!
actually
wow!
seen Frozen.
Wow!
So Frozen.
All right, I will pick Moana just because I
Zazu.
want Joey to pick Zazu.
Zazu, that is Zazu.
I should fucking know that.
I'm gonna go Frozen. I still like Frozen more than I think I like Moana, just because Elsa's a badass. And
I'm
Let
glad
It
I
Go.
didn't. I'm glad I
It's
didn't
an
have to
iconic.
destroy that. I'm glad. I'm glad that was somebody else that had to do that.
All right, to decide our winner of our Pixar bracket, we got Toy Story, the 1 seed, versus 2 seed, The Incredibles.
Toy Story. Woody. Buzz, 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 buzz. Lightyear to the rescue.
I've just recently watched both of those in the past year.
Yeah, I have
and
to.
Toy Story
I just
is
watched
just
like all the
amazing.
Toy Stories. It's
It's
Toy
so
Story is a
good.
perfect film.
I gotta go Toy Story.
Yeah, I would have agreed. I think Incredibles is my favorite Pixar movie, but there's something special about Toy
It
Story.
is.
It's nostalgic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And there's
true.
no redhead in it.
Thank God. Wasn't Bo Peep kind of a redhead?
Bo Peep's kind of who's the redhead in Incredibles?
No, she's the bad guy.
Oh yeah, but okay, that's fair.
Bo
I
Peep
guess.
isn't redhead. She's blonde. She's
She is
blonde as
blonde.
shit.
What's the
You're right. The bad guy is
What's the
redhead in
Jessie
Incredibles.
doesn't come till
Sequel, and she's
Sequel.
not redhead either. I don't think.
Yeah,
Hey,
she is.
Sue
She's
knew.
literally
Zazu.
a redhead.
Zazu.
She's literally a redhead.
Live action. We got our 1 seed, Remember the Titans, versus our 2 seed, Hocus Pocus.
Remember the Titans.
Oh my God.
You did great with the 1 seeds.
I did.
Except for Aladdin,
I
which is
gotta
my
go.
favorite.
Hocus Pocus again. I'm leaving up to Joey.
I'm also going Hocus Pocus. I think it fits the
How you
Disney
feeling?
level better.
I agree.
Feeling good. How you feeling? Feeling good. Now they lost, so they're not feeling that good.
Old school animation. We got the 8 seed, the one I fucked up. The Jungle Book versus the 2 seed, The Little Mermaid. Man, I could add all 1 and 2s.
If you would just switch Jungle Book and Aladdin.
I mean, I could have never
Yes.
made Aladdin 8, but I could have made them like 3.
Yeah.
I love me some Jungle Book, but I can't turn my back on Ariel. I'm gonna go with the Little Mermaid.
I'm gonna go Jungle Book.
If I didn't pick The Little Mermaid, I'm pretty sure Erica would kill me when I got home. But I also
Wow.
just think it's better than
That's
Jungle Book.
pretty severe. That's
That's-
you guys need to work on your
That's
relationship.
her
if she was
favorite
gonna-
Disney.
Yeah, I think that's a little touch or go there.
Yeah.
That's probably not too good.
She's gonna kill me if I don't say I like this movie more than
Well, I mean, Zach was gonna get dumped over Ratatouille. It's just same thing.
Oh, I,
not
I actually
death.
did. I'm single now.
Oh, my
That's not
apologies.
death.
Maybe to him it is. New school animation.
It's not. No.
We have the 1 seed, The Lion King, versus 2 seed, Frozen.
Lion King.
Lion King.
Mufasa.
The Lion King's just—it's a classic.
Tango's just like
Frozen.
I don't really love like woman protagonists.
Oh
to be
Jesus!
complete-
Please
I'm
don't
not
start
tr-
that. We're moving on.
I'm just like it's no.
We're gonna
it's
move.
not-
Hey, buddy. I
no,
love
because
you.
I gotta.
We're gonna
I'm
move.
gonna save myself. It's not because I don't think women can't be strong. It's because it's harder for me to see myself as that character. I like movies where I
But
can
being
see
a
myself.
lion is something.
or a
He's a man.
toy.
They're males.
They're fucking
They're
different
males.
animal.
But listen, they're males. It's just hard for me to visualize myself as a woman.
All right.
That's all I meant by it.
I always stand by with Frozen. There's 3 type people in this world. There's the people who love Frozen. There's the people who haven't seen Frozen, and then there's liars. So our first matchup of our final 4 is Pixar's Toy Story versus live action's Hocus Pocus.
Toy Story, hands down. Give me the
I've
one.
been riding the Hocus Pocus wave
You have, that's true.
the whole way from the first round. And
Mr. Potato Head.
oh, that's so hard. This could have been a championship round
Rex.
right here. This could have been a championship round for me. I'm gonna let Joey decide. I'm gonna go
Oh,
Hocus
boy.
Pocus
Oh boy.
because I don't want to have to make the decision.
Hocus Pocus is great. Toy Story is great. But it's got to be Toy Story.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Then in old school animation, we have The Little Mermaid versus new school animation, The Lion King.
Mufasa. Mufasa.
The Lion King.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I told Erica that my guess would be that it was going to be Toy Story versus The Lion King in the finals. And our
Really?
finals is Toy Story versus The Lion King.
This is predictable as Clemson, Alabama in the national
This
championship,
sounds about right.
or the New England Patriots winning the Super Bowl.
Or Wizards
just-
Cavs in the NBA final.
Wizards, Cavs.
Oh no, Warriors
Like,
Cavs.
They're not even.
like, wait
they're
a
in the
minute.
same conference.
I was like, which team's the Wizards?
Michael Jordan's playing for them still.
So there you have it. Toy Story versus Lion King. Who is our winner?
I am going to go with the Lion King.
I'm
Mufasa.
going to go with Toy Story.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Did you do it just because you wanted to win?
No, I would have picked Toy Story over Lion King. No matter what.
This is the hardest decision I think I've ever had to make.
In your entire,
In
you
my
bought a
entire
house.
life. Like, yeah, but when I saw my
You
house,
own a
I looked at lots of houses. I only loved one of them. You put Toy Story Lion King, I love both of them.
This is like having to choose between me and Zach dying. Like you have to kill one of us. I would definitely be dead.
Man, it's a hard
like-
decision.
Sorry, Skylar. You just don't know as much about video games as Zach.
Zach plays more video games
Zach
than me.
does play more video games. That's a good point.
And my brains are all over the wall.
It's just like boom.
He probably wouldn't even apologize.
You'd be dead. Who am I apologizing to? I guess I could tell Sue sorry,
I
but
mean, beforehand. Like, you wouldn't be like, I'm sorry,
Oh.
Skylar. You'd just be like, it's easy.
because I look at Sue and say you're welcome.
I would too. I would say that.
I'm picking the Lion King.
The Lion King over Toy Story.
I picked the Lion King.
That's an upset right there.
Not really.
I mean, they're I think easily the number one and number two when you talk about Disney films. So it's not.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Lion King's just something special.
It is.
Toy Story, as much as I love it, it's still just like a story about friendship.
Okay.
But Lion King's like, let's take fucking lions and make them sing and hang out with whatever the fuck a
And
meerkat
then
and,
kill each other.
and fucking
That's like the
kill
worst
each
part
other.
of Lion King, all the singing. You know how much I hate musicals.
Yeah, speaking of that, did you watch your musical? yet?
No,
No,
I
he never
still
did.
have to.
He's gonna have to watch 3 of them now to make up for it.
That makes sense. You
I'm
would.
so happy. I'm so happy Lion King won. I want to thank God and all my followers, and I can't wait to see the live action.
Me fucking too, man.
When's
There's
it
a
come out?
live action Lion King coming out.
We've literally did a podcast about movies that were coming out this year and had a very lengthy discussion about how the Lion King live action.
No, I don't pay attention.
Fact.
Facts. You're right. You're right. That was my bad. Yeah, that's my
See,
bad.
you just splattered my brains all over the wall, and he wasn't even listening to you.
Well, there you have it. The first ever bracket I did, Disney movies, and our winner is The Lion King.
That was a good bracket, Joey.
Thanks,
I
guys.
threw some respect at it.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
So I brought a second game that was going to be 20 questions, but we are at an hour and 3
We need
minutes.
to wrap her up.
I figured we just go into.
Because our 20 questions go a long time.
Yeah.
Ah, I like the games though.
Backup of the
You
week.
just catfish the audience. They're like, we're
We
getting
did.
another game this week.
I love it. Catfish the shit out of them.
And then they're like, fuck.
I
Gotta go
was
into the
like-
weekend.
I was like, I'll make one game and then I'll do 20 questions in case we don't talk about the whole like jail thing that long. But then our Steelers thing went longer than I expected. So as we kept doing the bracket, I'm like, we're probably just going to need backup of the week. Speaking of that, Skylar, who's our backup of the week?
It's
don't. I fucked up. So I made the drop and then I didn't put it on the board. So if you want to talk about it, I can get the drop up real quick.
You can get it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
give me like
All right.
1
So
minute.
we're going to tie this into the episode because I think it's very fitting.
Yes.
Lori Laughlin's daughter,
Something.
Olivia Jade, the one that,
Laughlin.
got into
USC
USC
on the crew team.
on the crew team with a fake SAT score, fake academic profile, fake everything,
Yeah.
Turns out she's really famous. She
Yeah,
has
she's a
lots of followers.
Big term, big star on the YouTube.
Yeah, she's a big old YouTube
I think
guy.
she models and everything.
Yeah, she's a very pretty girl. Kind of a dumbass though.
Makes sense.
Kind of a dumbass. And when Zach gets
It's
this up, it's up. You can play it.
Mhm.
I would like you to play one of her clips regarding her
Life
life
in college.
prior to college.
Getting ready.
Yeah, getting ready to go to college. This is Olivia Jade on her YouTube channel.
But I do want the experience of like game days, partying. I don't really care about school, as you guys all know.
As you already know. As you know, I don't care. And this is me giving you $500,000 to make up a fake profile. And my mom's going to go to jail.
But those game days. Fuck yeah.
God, why is it USC's in like every scandal? Why is there something wrong? USC's like, we were
I don't know.
fucking there, man.
Us too.
They got a lot of money and they're just like, how the fuck can we get in trouble?
Like Reggie Bush, fucking right.
Throwing that money around.
Yeah, throw that money around.
Sub hoodie suit.
I just,
Say hi.
Hey, man,
I don't know. Why do people act? Why would you put that online for people to see?
these people, man, they're so famous that people just want to hear them talk about bullshit. So they just end up saying shit that
As
they
we
shouldn't.
record a podcast.
Accurate. That's a good point. Why do we say half that? Zach literally just talked about how he doesn't like female protagonists.
Whoa.
Somebody could
you
totally
You can't just throw that shit out there. You got to give the explanation why.
That's what I'm saying, though. This lady technically did apologize for this statement eventually, but we didn't give that part. You know why? Because that part's less fun.
She's just being honest, guys. I respect.
Yeah, I
her.
mean,
No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say.
these people get rich for like vlogging. I mean,
Yeah.
then they just end up saying shit, and then they're like, "Oh fuck, probably shouldn't have done that."
Yeah, oops. Didn't think that one
Oops.
through.
So this lady had a major deal with
Sephora.
Sephora. They have officially pulled like all of her shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, she had like a partnership where she had like her own line of makeup or something. They've pulled it all. They've
Oh,
cut
that
ties
sucks,
with her.
but like she doesn't need the money.
It doesn't
so.
suck at all. I don't feel bad for her at all.
No.
I think even if she didn't know about it, which I have a good feeling
She
did,
seems like the one
I
who would know.
feel like she would know.
Well, she was fake. Like she was put on the crew team, and she's never done crew.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
like she
So,
knew.
yeah. She's like, I want to be on the crew team, and then they're like, all of a sudden, the coach calls her one day, like, we want to extend an offer for you. What? Oh, no way!
Mom's like, I'm on the Hallmark channel. I'll get it done.
I totally earned this.
But I part of it is I think these like super rich like people are so out of it they do believe that like I deserve this.
It's true. Antonio Brown probably does believe that he was done wrong by the Pittsburgh Steelers. So you are right.
You
Yeah.
think like for this lady, her mom was super famous. Her mom was on Full House. I mean, fucking Full House. Then she got famous on YouTube before she was even 18. So when she got the phone call like, "Hey, we want you on our crew team," she's probably like, "Yeah, I deserve
earned
this."
yeah.
It's one of those things, though, too. If people tell themselves something enough, they'll start to believe it. 100%.
And this girl, she started on third base, you know, and she
Yeah.
made it home. Like,
Fuck, she started between whom?
yeah, she did. That's I don't know.
You guys heard where she was whenever her mom got arrested, right?
I did, but I want you to tell her.
Yes,
Zach?
please tell us.
She was on the USC's presidential yacht. Like, this is an offer we usually extend to all of our students, clearly.
Clearly,
I can't tell you how many times I went yachting
with the
President
president
of Penn
Penn
State, Mark
State.
Barron and I just always out there yachting,
Yachting.
me and
big
me
game
and,
fishing.
me and Jem Spector, we used to go yachting
Yachting.
at the
and-
Cumahoning Lake in
Yeah.
Johnstown.
We were getting fucked up all the time. I
Out
don't
on
even know of
them
any
yachts.
lakes up there.
They're on top of a hill. There's probably not many.
Yeah. All right. We went skiing all the time together.
There you
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
You took a limo there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So it's just fitting. It was very fitting for the situation.
Yeah, I mean, it worked out.
Do you think like the FBI like waited to do that? Like they're like, okay, she's on the yacht now. Let's go get her mom. Let's just have some fun. with
Now's
this.
the perfect time. It's like the massage parlor. They waited for Robert Kraft
Yeah.
to win another Super Bowl, then they're like, "Now's the
Yeah.
time."
Yep. Oh my god. But yeah, that's all I got. I thought it was
Don't pay people to advance your children in places. Make them earn it.
pay the right people if you want to. I mean,
pay the
I
right
mean,
people.
don't be. It's so funny though because they have her dad on tape telling the guy of the company, he's like, so you're giving this donation, right, to better the chances of those underprivileged kids? And he goes, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
That's what
whatever.
he
He
said.
said.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And her dad is Jesse. Is
John
Uncle-
Stamos?
Is
Yeah,
John
it's
Stamos?
John
Yes,
right?
it is
Yes.
100%.
Uncle
yes.
Jesse, right?
Uncle
Was his
Jesse,
name, yeah.
John
I
Stamos.
figured because that's okay.
There's-
That worked out.
She hosted the show on Full House with Bob Saget. I don't remember how the relationships
Ah,
ever worked in
Bob
Full
Saget.
House.
No, she was the one that was married to Uncle Jesse. I'm pretty sure
I
her
have
character
literally
was the
no
one that
idea.
was married to Uncle Jesse.
I know she did the morning show with Bob Saget. I don't
Yeah.
know if she was married to Jesse.
I think he's right.
Yeah, I'm right.
Nice.
I just know that the Olsen twins were in that show.
Yeah,
But
they
they're
were.
not in the Fuller House.
It's bullshit.
Because they're like
Talk
drunk
about this a different day.
alcohol. They could be
the Olsen
backups.
twins aren't bad at all. They have
That's
like their
not
own
true
line.
at all. That's like
Oh,
not
they're
true.
They
bad.
used to be very bad.
They were
Yeah,
like
but they got it
very
cleaned
bad.
up.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
but
sure.
sometimes like if once you're bad, you kind of bring that negative stink with you.
You stay bad.
Though, like the third one's doing pretty good for herself, right?
She's pretty fucking
There's
on.
a third one?
Yeah, isn't
She's
she?
the-
Isn't she
she's-
Scarlet
she's
Witch?
Scarlet Witch in the Avengers.
Yeah, she's the third one.
I
Yeah.
know that.
You get to see her boobies in the show in one movie because I looked it up. I can't remember the movie, or I'd tell all the guys out there that are probably like, "Damn,
We need that website that they were talking about on
knocked up."
Knocked Up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We should
they have a
create
bunch
that.
of them.
I'm sure
Mr.
they do.
Skin.
All right.
just starts listing.
All right, let's
shit.
go.
All right, backenders. We'll see you next week. Peace out.
Later.
See ya.